We're on a mission to find the best sports city in America. But it's got nothing to do with the final score. We rank each sports town on the town scale. The teams? How obsessed are the fans? The city's wow factor? And if you want a nosh, how good is your food? We'll tally it up and decide which town does sports better than all the rest. Find out if Kansas City can edge Philly for the top spot on this episode of SportsTown. Welcome to Kansas City, a place where the locals tell us they are obsessed all day, every day with three things: barbecue, beer, and Chiefs football. Fortunately for us, the SportsTown journey is going to dive deep into all three.
It's just my favorite barbecue place. It's my go-to in Kansas City.
This is the best barbecue place in Kansas City.
Barbecue is Casey's calling card. Its signature spot, Joe's Barbecue. These swine samurais serve up seriously satisfying ribs to locals who love it and to tourists who come from all corners, hearing stories of their meat mastery.
The burnt ends are, yeah.
I had high expectations for this, and she said it was like the best place in the area.
You got to get here 10 to 11, or you're waiting on the line out the door.
When we get a line like this, we start rolling. So it says 11 o'clock on the door. You better be here at 10:45.
Feels a little formal, so let's take a rib. All right, we toast to a rib. Yeah, pull it right off. See that? Pulled it right off. No even need. Oh, there we go. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers, man.
Cheers, barbecue. Joe's obviously synonymous, right, with KC Barbecue. How did that come to be?
We started in '96 out of this little gas station here. Owners Jeff and Joy, they were competition barbecuers, right? And their friends kept on telling them, hey, you need to open a space, you need to open a space. So they started doing catered events and that sort of thing. And then they got this little gas station, and the rest is kind of history.
The gas station. You can still fill up.
Oh yeah, if you need to fill up after here, just pull around, we'll get you taken care of, man.
This part is the money muscle right there.
So how does a gas station barbecue spot that started in the 90s become the single best smoker in town? Let's find out.
We take our spare ribs and cut them down to a St. Louis style. The rib tip, we're gonna be taking that off. We're looking for about a 5.5 inch rib off of our spare rib. We have a chain that we take off as well. This piece right here is called the chain. We just take that guy off. We take off the ends. Make sure we still have about 12 bones in here for a rack, and then come back and just make it look pretty. Ribs are a tough piece of meat, but if you let it go low and slow, all that fat just renders down and becomes very soft to texture and just a beautiful thing for barbecue.
They'll smoke 200 racks of ribs today and 300 per day on a home Chiefs weekend, which is exactly what we're here for.
Town so far, everybody's been friendly, even the Chiefs fans.
You ready to party and make friends with everybody you see? It's the nicest, best place you can be, unless you're wearing the opposite jersey. Boo!
Which town is the best sports city in America?
It's gotta be Kansas City, man. We love our sports, we love our food, we love the camaraderie of it all. The Chiefs are everything in this town. I know a lot of people will say, oh, before Patrick Mahomes, what were the Chiefs? It was the same thing.
3 championships helped.
It definitely helps, right?
We've had our ribs, but now it is time to take things to a whole new level. The Uppercut KC is not only a top-of-the-line butcher, but they're also responsible for the most devious, diabolical, and potentially demoralizing eating challenges we have ever seen. I mean, only the bravest and the boldest would dare try. So let's go.
I'm Mariah. I own the Uppercut here in Kansas City. So we were voted best butcher shop the last 4 or 5 years. Super proud of that. So we had been asked for a challenge since we started food. For Meat Mountain Challenge, it is 10 Wagyu patties, 10 slices of cheese. It is smoked jalapenos, garlic butter caramelized onions, onion rings, beer battered, pork shots, jalapeno poppers, bacon, and all of the sauces included. So this is definitely one you have to pre-order ahead of time, and I hope you come hungry. If you want to try to do the challenge yourself, you have 30 minutes.
A warning to our viewers, an extreme amount of meat is about to be consumed. Proceed with extreme curiosity. All right, it's coming. All right, let's see. Oh my God. That is 16 inches of fury right there. Wait, so is the whole thing the fries too? Jesus Christ. Has anybody ever eaten all this?
Gotten pretty close. Gotten
So
pretty
no,
close.
nobody
I've seen them
has
finish.
ever finished it. So I was telling the guys all day, I have an idea about how to do this.
I think I'm actually impressed he eats it pretty nicely too. Like it's very elegant.
I'm a very pretty eater. Yeah. And people have always said that about me. The trickiest thing is the bread. That's the trickiest part. The bread's gonna fill you up.
One down.
One down. I feel very uncomfortable. Hi, Grandma.
How you doing there?
How do you think I'm doing? You tell me.
Well, don't be about that.
Do you think I'm being a right now?
I'm just telling you not to do it, okay? Yeah.
I have 24 minutes left. Okay. So I'm on a 3-minute pace right now. So I ate 4 burgers in 11 minutes. All right. Time to bear down. Mama didn't raise no quitter, so I will go down with the meat if I have to. Need more of that. It's a good jump. Kobayashi jumps. I'm gonna be so sick after this. Woo! I need a minute. What? Did you ask me something?
You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Just practicing my deep breathing. My body is shaking. I'm so glad Grandma's not here. No, keep her away from me. I'm scared of her. 3, 2, 1. We have climbed Meat Mountain. We did it. Thanks for watching. Everybody we've talked to in Kansas City has said this is the loudest stadium in the National Football League and the nicest tailgate. So let's go see if they're right.
Eat barbecue, drink beer, and support the Chiefs.
Arrowhead Stadium, hands down, is the #1 tailgating experience ever.
How about those Chiefs? Someone said this is like a college atmosphere, and so far this is the vibe that we're getting.
A party.
Hey, say the finals, but then you rock with it. What's happening? What's up?
Had a lot of other team fans come and party with us. It's a great atmosphere, and that's what they say, best tailgate they've ever been to.
This is one of the best tailgates I've been to, and this is next level.
Look at all the Lions fans. Look at all the Chiefs fans. Everybody's sharing. You know, we're all doing drinks together. Everybody's sharing our food. It's been a lot of fun.
I can't say go Birds. Okay. I'm here to assimilate. Go Chiefs.
I love the Chiefs.
There's been people that have told us, like, I wish you were meaner to us. And I'm like, well, that's just not how we roll in Kansas City. So I'm a teacher. So I really wanted a school bus to tailgate with, and my husband is tall as shit. He said I need to be able to stand up on the bus, and so the little school buses weren't gonna make the cut, and so we got the Teddy Shuddy.
We've had season tickets for 35 years, but we got tired of freezing our butts off, so we bought a bus and redid it in Texas. When we was bringing it down here, we either got waved at or flipped off.
How about those Chiefs? Oh, that's low. Let's see.
And we spent 50 years waiting for the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl, and now everyone hates us.
Yeah.
Because we're good now.
I'm predicting a win today. What's the score?
35-24 Chiefs.
Patrick Mahomes does stuff that you've never seen. So 2 things. We want to see the baby goat in person, and also we want to be here for this atmosphere, because every time we see those, people like, man, that looks like fun.
Let's go Chiefs! Let's go Chiefs! Yep. All right, we tried. Tried our. It's gonna hurt you in the ratings, that's all I can tell you. Maybe they're just laser focused. Maybe people are laser focused on the Lions right now. We are walking in now for Chiefs and Lions. About a half hour till game start, and I gotta tell you, the parking lot, empty. So everybody fold up, take it inside. So we're gonna do the same. Really excited, there's a ton of energy right now. Head down, go 5. Oh! Oh! Pass to Jared Goff for a touchdown. Wow. So one of the cool things about Arrowhead is very vertical. It's almost like a college stadium, and it is loud. Crosser, 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 touchdown! Chiefs win. SportsTown record is now 3-1. We are officially members of Chiefs Kingdom. Welcome back to another FanDuel. We have Scott and we have Jordan. We are presented, of course, by FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Gentlemen, best 2 out of 3. You have to buzz in. I will decide who buzzes in first. You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. Kansas City had an NBA team from 1972 to 1985. Where does that team play now? The answers are multiple choice. A, Sacramento. B, Memphis. C, Denver. D, San Francisco.
Sacramento.
Sacramento is correct. 1-0. Wow.
I don't like this guy.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't know that for sure, but I had to give it a rep.
Yeah, you had to give it a guess. He hit the buzzer. We had an official buzzer. There was an official buzzing.
No technicalities here.
Okay.
We have a red flag challenge on the side.
That's right. Okay. Non-sports question. Are we ready? What slow cooking kitchen appliance was first unveiled in Kansas City in 1971?
What is the crock pot?
That is unbelievable! Unbelievable!
Who would know this?
Unbelievable! A clean sweep.
Let's go, baby.
For $100 in bonus bets, compliments of FanDuel.
FanDuel is the place to bet all the NFL action live. I mean, you can even bet on a player to catch a pass. And what could be easier than catching a pass? See? I can do this all day long. Easy peasy. Whoa, wow. Okay, you animals, knock it off. That one was on you.
We are so fortunate to be joined by Pam Kramer from KC 2026. We're gonna get to the World Cup because that's a huge event coming to the city, but I really wanna back up and talk about Kansas City as a sports town in general.
At the heart of it is really the fan. And I think people here love to come together. We're competitive, but we're also collaborative. So I think you see that in our sports.
It's such a success story. What can happen when you invest? Right, your time, your money, your energy.
More than $600 million has been invested in just soccer infrastructure in the region. That investment leads to moments like 2026 when we'll welcome the world to Kansas City.
So World Cup coming to the city of Kansas City and many other places in North America in 2026. You obviously played a huge part of that. How did this come to be?
It's really the effort of a ton of people. And what we've been told by FIFA is that we just wanted it more. And that every time they came to Kansas City, they felt how much people here wanted the World Cup.
For a town to say, we want this, we have resources is one thing, but to live, breathe, everything that soccer means is completely different.
My hope is at the end of this that people will say, how did the smallest host city become the heart of the World Cup? And it will be through our people and our hospitality and the way we're so proud of what we're doing here.
There we are. Okay.
So now you're gonna go back to that waistband.
Sure.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, let's blow out that audio. Now, is this where the crew gets to give me a nickname that I'll be referred to as?
Yes.
Great. I'll leave that to you guys. I think you guys have to name me. Who's got legible handwriting? How many morons does it take to write a name on a helmet? That's what we're exploring right now. This is gonna be like a litmus test for like how everyone feels about me. How is it? Great, okay. Karsten, one of our crew members here on SportsTown, gonna go up on the ropes with me.
Yeah.
You excited?
I am excited.
Yeah. You look good in a harness.
Thank you.
Yeah, it suits you well. Zip KC will give you a nice little jolt. There are miles of lines allegedly sit on top of a mountain of dino nuggets, but we couldn't confirm that. So we're going up 7 flights, 77 steps. I ate about 100 pounds of burger and I'm still kind of feeling that so many days later. So look out below. Something about the clanging of the metal makes it feel more ominous.
for zipping yum zipper line 5. Zip on line 5.
The coolest thing about being all the way up in this first tower is you can see all 5 KC counties. We're going to be moving at 50 miles an hour with a quarter mile of track. So let's go! I can't see. Yum Support is moving. Whoa. All right, reel me in.
Welcome to line 8. We like to call this line Tom Petty because you're going to do some free falling today.
They challenged us to do a trust fall, so hopefully we see in the next segment. What do you guys call this? Just like the Hall of Survivors? Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right, try to stay in some light. Find a good spot. This is a good spot. There you go. Yum Support. Out. We somehow defied death, and the only thing you can do after that is grab a beer. So we're at Boulevard Brewery. Let's go inside. Mitch, thanks for regaling us with some stories of Boulevard Brewing. Where are we heading first?
Great, let's go to Brewhouse 1.
Let's do it.
All right. Brewhouse 1, originally it was a laundry wash station for the Santa Fe Railroad about 120 years ago.
Oh, wow.
When they couldn't wash the laundry, they just burned it in that smokestack, which has nothing to do with brewing beer.
So we're in Brewhouse 1, which looks amazing. This is really cool.
This is where it all started. This was the only bar. The line would come from the bar out the door and around the corner. I've been told that.
Mitch, after this, we're gonna go upstairs and play a little bingo, but I do want to hear more about the humble beginnings of Boulevard, because it's such an interesting story.
When John first decided he was wanting to become a draft brewer, owner, operator, was making his beer, he needed to get it out to the public, and he asked many different locations and businesses, and Ponak's Mexican Kitchen on Southwest Boulevard, they said, sure, come on over. So John hooked up a keg there, called his friends, they showed up and they emptied that keg. Ponak says, hey, we'll order some more Boulevard. And Boulevard was born right there, November 17th, 1989.
36 years later, you guys are all around the world. When you travel and see Boulevard, how does that make you feel?
Great. Proud to be a Boulevardian. You can go to different countries and see a Tank 7, and you just kind of, whoever you're with, you just kind of look over and smile, point to this Tank 7 and think, that's home, baby, right there.
Now that we're all hopped up on adrenaline and hops, we'll head to the City Market, an open-air venue that's been slinging local goods since 1857.
Chick-fil-A's barbecue sauce is all about the peppers.
We do a lot of condiments pretty much, mostly jam and jelly.
Each of these would grow to be a full head of broccoli, but instead of doing that, you just eat it. I love it down here. I love the vibe. I love the setting. It's everything from trinkets to food. And so you can come down here. You don't even have to come down here with a purpose to buy something. You can come down here and you just get inspired by everything you see.
Our market is pretty much the backbone of Kansas City. It's about the community coming together as one and servicing the whole city. You know, we have something here for everyone.
When you put extra love in your jar, it brings people back every time. So we try to make sure we treat everybody individually, and we do the best we can to just make sure everybody is important.
You know what this episode does need? An astronaut. Random, perhaps, but we found one, so we're putting it in.
Welcome to Donutology. Donutology was founded in 2016. There was kind of a donut deficit here in Kansas City. Maybe a lack of creativity, and we really wanted to fill that gap and not only make a really good donut, but also have a fun and engaging brand and do things just a little bit differently. Send a donut up into space, for instance. That was really the genesis of what we wanted to be. We're the only donut shop in Kansas City that has certified gluten-free donuts. We actually bake them off-site in a certified kitchen so that they avoid any cross-contamination. This is our miniature donut bar, basically where we're known as the Chipotle of donuts, where you pick your icing, your topping, your drizzle.
Oh man, SportsTown blue and orange has literally never looked any better than that. Thank you. Oh. Or tasted better than that.
Kansas City is about community and sports. The community aspect we have covered at Donutology, and then of course with the sports we try and cover that too.
It's when the sun sets in the City of Fountains that Kansas City truly comes alive.
Jazz and blues speaks from the heart.
Very intimate, it's just sexy, it's soulful. It feels good.
It's feelings that people have about themselves, about life, about the instrument that they play.
Now, did you know that Kansas City has not only a renowned jazz scene, but a blues scene as well? Don't take my word for it, though. Take hers.
Jazz, from what my father taught me, it was born in Louisiana, but it was raised in Kansas City. You can go almost at any venue and there's always live music everywhere.
Chloe McFadden is a third-generation jazz musician. Her grandfather Lonnie toured the country with the tap dancing trio, the Chocolate Drops. Her father and uncle are the McFadden Brothers, a jazz tap dancing comedy duo in the area as well.
It originated in slavery, so when my grandfather did it, they did it as a way to communicate with each other and to express themselves. My grandfather, they were like the OGs. He was like the blueprint. We look at videos of like Count Basie, Billie Holiday, their generation, and that's what we're trying to be like, and that's what we're trying to remember. When life gets hard, they showed a resilience and a strength that I think is really important for any culture to remember.
There are over 40 jazz clubs that regularly are scheduling artists in Kansas City, with the Phoenix playing host to us on this night, serving up craft cocktails, cool vibes, and of course, Chloe McFadden. When you're on stage and you're singing and people are responding, right, like it's such a give and take as an artist, what does that feel like?
It feels great. It feels good. It's no fun if I'm just up there singing by myself. So when they respond to me, I feel like that's a good way for me to connect.
If performance is your thing, Kansas City is known for some of the best in baseball history, preserved in the best museum that I personally have ever been to.
Bob Kendrick, the president of the Negro League Baseball Museum, is with us. We're so excited to be here. This is an amazing place to learn about baseball and baseball history. But my first question for you is really easy, actually, is why is it in Kansas City, Missouri?
Because Kansas City is the birthplace of the Negro Leagues. On February 13, 1920, Andrew Root Foster would lead a contingent of 8 independent black baseball team owners, and out of that meeting, the birth of the Negro National League, the first successful organized black baseball league.
So tell me about the circular nature of the museum.
Well, it was all set around this baseball diamond known as the Field of Legends. The statues are all life-size. They represent the first group of Negro Leaguers to be inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown.
We're sitting right here next
yeah.
to Josh Gibson, otherwise known as the Black Babe Ruth. But there are so many amazing nicknames. You have Cool Pop out there in left field, Satchel Paige on the bump. I mean, why is it that the nicknames persevere?
It matched the colorful way in which they played the game. You know, I believe that if you didn't have a good nickname, you probably couldn't play.
You probably weren't that good.
The guy right behind us, the legendary Cuban ball player, the great Martin Dihigo, his nickname, El Maestro, the master, because he could do it all, played all 9 positions, played all 9 of them well.
And now the nicknames today are Big Dumper.
Yeah.
How does it make you feel?
Not quite the same.
Bob says the museum is set up to force visitors to circle its center, viewing the Field of Legends through chicken wire, a literal segregation to emphasize the barriers of entry to Major League Baseball for so many Negro League players who should have played on baseball's biggest stage.
What is the one thing you want people to learn when they come in here?
That is hard for even our guests today to understand that there were 2 professional baseball leagues operating simultaneously to one another. One, the major leagues that we know virtually everything about. The other, the Negro leagues. They were both professional leagues. But there's seemingly this belief that if it didn't happen in the major leagues, then it must didn't happen. And we're here to tell you that it did happen. And it happened in grandiose fashion.
Stories become legends. The longer they are told, how much of a role does that play in keeping the history of the Negro Leagues alive?
It's an American story that is bolstered by the American spirit. So even though America tried to prevent them from sharing in the joys of its national pastime, it was the American spirit that allowed them to persevere and prevail. But their story is too powerful. It is too meaningful, it is too compelling, it is too awe-inspiring to allow it to die when that last Negro leaguer leaves the face of this earth. It's one of the greatest stories of hope and determination that you will ever encounter, and it had been kept away from us for so long. And now this museum brings those stories to life, the life lessons that stem from this story of triumph over adversity.
You just took me to church, Bob. You just took me to baseball church. I'm ready to go. That was amazing. Thank you so much again.
No, you're welcome.
We say goodbye to Kansas City. I don't know what it is about the Midwest, if it's the food or the people, but it just makes me happy. Stay tuned for our rating of Kansas City to see if it is indeed our #1 sports town after 4 episodes. But for now, we will leave you tonight with a great shot of downtown Kansas City from atop the KC wheel. See you next time. Time to rank and rate Kansas City. Are they #1 in the sports town scale? T is for team, O is for the obsessiveness of the fan base, W is for the wow factor, and N is for nosh. How good is your food? Let's not waste any more time. For team, we're giving Kansas City out of 10 an 8. Ton of Super Bowls of late thanks to the Chiefs. Sporting KC is great. They're a founding member of MLS. It's a World Cup city. But when you look at the overall portfolio of teams when compared to every other city in America, it may just not be as upper echelon, but I think an 8's pretty good. The obsessiveness. Chiefs Kingdom showed us a great time. We're giving them a 9.2. The wow factor, gonna give it a 7. We had a great time. It was an amazing trip, but I think we're gonna redeem ourselves here for the nosh factor. We're going with a 9 for the nosh out of 10, a huge number, the biggest number we've had so far. I gained 11 pounds in 4 days because the food is amazing. Total it up, that's 33.2 for Kansas City. Time to go to the leaderboard. Wow. Kansas City jumps Philadelphia and is the #1 sports city in America. 33.2 to 33. It's like Super Bowl 57 all over again. KC, the #1 sports city in America so far. Not so fast, my friends. Okay, we've got more sports towns on the docket. We're going to bring you more episodes. Please keep watching, keep engaging with us. And let us know in the comments, do you agree? Do you disagree? We'll see you next time on Sports Town.
That's why we're at Boulevard Brewery. Guys, well, sorry, I almost ate shit.
Yeah. Are we seeing feet as we move the beers?
Production sound mixer, Kevin Barlow, spinning the 1s and 2s.
Any of the equipment, no equipment inside the
We're totally aligned. The harness giving you a wedgie, almost an atomic one.